a chemistry, a connection, or something in our genetic code. What we build is who we are. We don't stop at good enough, but we don't quit when the going gets tough. We're not afraid to get dirty, get lost, or turn a wrench. We go until there's nothing left. It's in our DNA.
Over 25 years of off-road racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks. The leader in off-road shock technology.
Your locally owned Bill Alexander Ford has the vehicles you want. F-Series, Bronco, Expedition, Edge, Explorer, Escape, and Ranger. And try our mobile service for light maintenance. We will come to you. For a difference you can count on, visit us in person or go to BillAlexanderFord.com.
4WP's Go Big Spring Sales Event is going on now until April 16th. Save $100 on every $1,000 spent with 4WP exclusive select brand savings. Mix and match any product from any select brand for any vehicle only until April 16th. Plus, save up to $1,200 with exclusive wheel, tire, and suspension packages. Hurry, the 4WP Spring Sales Event ends April 16th.
At Baja Designs, we have lights for all on- and off-road enthusiasts. For 30 years, we have been lighting up the night. We are Baja Designs, the scientists of lighting.
All right, guys. Everybody, welcome. We are back here in the our next race. It is the first race of the score season. Hopefully my mic is working good today. If something happens with the mic, you guys let me know. I know you guys will, but I think you guys can hear me good. Anyways, we are here for the Score San Felipe 250. This one's sponsored by King Shocks. And it's great to be here again talking to you guys. The first score race of the season is underway, and I hope you guys are ready to have some fun today, because we're going to have some fun. This is going to be a short race. This is going to be a fast race. Right now, the trucks are averaging over 60 miles an hour, and that first section of the first half of the course is not smooth either. So for them to be doing 60 miles an hour right now, this is going to be a very, very fast race. I am getting some live updates for you guys on the course. So first of all, I figured we'd give everybody a weather check today. So the weather right now, looking down there, it is 66 degrees in San Felipe. It actually just jumped up to 70. So there's going to be some wind today. So that is good. Right now it says there's 7 miles an hour of wind, and we have gusts up to 14 miles an hour. So that's going to make for some really good racing today. Hopefully the wind stays up, because that means these guys can run close together, and and we can get some good racing as long as the wind is up. So if we pull up the tracker here, you can see, there we go, we got the tracker up. Okay, so we did just get a live update from Ramsey's down there. Andy McMillan lost both of his spares. So both of his spare tires came off the truck. He had to stop in a pit and get 2 more. They had a problem with the ratchet strap on the rear, and it ended up being a 3-minute pit. So Andy lost both of his spares, had to stop at a pit, get 2 more. That's why some of you guys saw Andy go by without spares. They fell off. So he got 2 more spares, but it cost him. Three trucks, I'm told, went by. 3 minute, yeah, 3 trucks got around Andy when he stopped. So that's why when you're looking at the tracker over here, you can see that the 31, it just jumped back. He's back here behind, where is he? He's right here. Okay, so you can see the 31 is back here. So that means Dan got around him, Kyle Jurgensen got around him, and somebody else also got around him. Probably this one that's Potts might have got around him would be the 3rd one there. So that is a live update for you guys there. And let's see, what do I have going for you guys next? Sorry, I'm getting lots of updates today. The thing about this course is there's good phone service around a lot of this course, so that means we're going to get some good pictures and some good updates for you guys. Luke McMillan was only 10 seconds behind Justin Lofton a little bit ago. We're going to keep an eye on the tracker here because his updated 1 minute ago, Lofton's updated 2 minutes ago. Luke may have just got around Lofton. So we're going to have to wait and see when Justin Lofton's tracker updates again. But Luke was literally right on the bumper of Lofton as of just a few minutes ago. Bryce Menzies was still first on the road. So when you're looking at the trackers, like always, make sure you look at when they updated last. You can see Bryce hasn't updated in 3 minutes, and Luke's updated 2 minutes ago. So that's why his looks like he's in front of Bryce, but he's not. So he might be soon, but he's not yet. Justin Lofton was 30 seconds behind Bryce the last split that we got. And hang on, I'm getting live splits coming in all the time here, so we're trying to get that. Yeah, Luke was on, yep, right behind him. So if I get another update, I'll let you know. But this is really, really good racing right now. You basically have Luke McMillan, Bryce Menzies. You have the 41, the 23, and the 31. They're all the same truck. They're all Mason Motorsports all-wheel drive trucks. So the only difference is each one of them pretty much has a different motor package. You have Luke has a Croyer motor in his. You have Bryce Menzies has a Dugan's motor in his. You have Andy McMillan who has that Gibbs motor in his. Lofton who has a Danzio motor in his. And then Dan McMillan, I believe, is Croyer also in his. So you have different packages in everybody's truck. So the only difference really is the motor package. I think they all have pretty much the same transmission. They're all using the Albins. I think Bryce has a 6-speed, if I'm not mistaken. The rest of these guys have a 5-speed, so a little bit different there. I know Bryce does have a different transmission than them, but that's about it. Otherwise, these trucks are the same nowadays, so it makes it kind of like spec trophy truck racing almost. So it's pretty cool, actually. So we're going to see some good racing today. What do you guys think? Is this going to be a good one? Looking back, there's so many cars, not even everybody's close to off the line yet. It is, let's see, I'm looking at the start right now. We have spec trucks going off the line still. So it's been an hour and 10 minutes, and we still have spec trucks going off. So that's crazy. And yeah, Lofton has the Mason transmission in there. So that's true. Lofton has the Mason-matic transmission. So a little bit different for Lofton. Lofton also has different tires than everybody else. He has Yokohamas. We have Bryce obviously has Toyos. You know, these guys, Luke has BFGs. Andy has Toyos. So a little bit different components on the trucks, but the main trucks are actually pretty much the same. Updates on bikes. Yeah, let's go look at the bikes. So these bikes are going to be back easily before all these cars go off the line. So check this out. When you guys are looking at this map today, I'll go back up here. So when you come to the blue line is going to be a different course. And there is 2 different courses. And hold on a second here. So the blue line is going to be the cars course. So you can see when the cars come up here to mile 100, they're not going to go over here. They're going to come down here. They're going to do this little extra loop on the lake bed, and then they're going to come back up and go around. So that is different. The bikes take the red and the cars take the blue. So keep that in mind today. There's 2 spots right there and then down here, and you'll see there's already bikes on it. So once you exit Matomi down here, the bikes go to the right and the cars go to the left. You are not allowed to take the other course. If you do, you're going to be automatically DQ'd. So if you see a bike on the car line or a car on the bike line, they're getting DQ'd. Done. Even if they touch it for just a minute. So when it gets real close right here, these cars are not allowed to jump over on this bike line, and other way around too. So the lead bike right now on our tracker, now I don't know if the tracker is working correctly because this is showing that the 11A is out front and then the 10X is showing behind him. The A is usually a quad, isn't it? But that's 0 miles an hour. So that is not a correct ping right there. Maybe they got lost and they're coming over or something. I'm going to go with the 10X. It looks like it's going to be your lead bike right now, in case one of you guys knows something different. Remember, we can only see what's on the tracker. So the 10X is going to be out front, and then the 325 looks to be second, followed by the 4X, and then the 1X back here, and the 38X there. So yeah, like we said, this quad hasn't moved for hours, so this is not an accurate ping. I don't think anybody's sitting there. If they are sitting there, they're literally just sitting there on their quad watching the race at this point. So don't pay much attention to the 11A if you're looking at the bikes today. So like I was saying, they're going to be to here very quickly. Look where they are. They're right here. They're at mile 236. They are going to be sitting right here for a while. What Score is going to do today is, I think they're actually going to do it up here. I'm not sure if they're doing it here or here. They're doing it one of these two spots. When the bikes come in there, they're going to stop the bikes and they're going to start their timer. And they're going to wait until all of these cars and trucks have gone, because as you can see, you go in the same direction that you come out. So the course goes both ways at the finish. You can't have bikes coming back in when the cars are coming out, or you're going to have head-on collisions, obviously, with bikes. So they are going to set up, I think it's going to be right here probably. They have a Score tent set up right there with timers, and they're going to stop all the bikes. You're going to get your time credit for however long it is from when the bikes stop to when they can go again after all the cars are gone. They might be sitting there for an hour. So you're not allowed to work on your bike. They are going to have waters, and your crew is allowed to be there, but you can't touch the bike. Then once they resume, they said they're going to start the bikes at the same gap they came in. So if a bike comes in and then the next bike is 10 minutes back, when they go to resume, that bike's going to start, and then 10 minutes later, the next bike's going to go, whatever the gap is. Personally, I don't think I think that might change, because they're going to, if they do that, the cars and trucks are going to catch back up to them. So my guess is they're just going to give you the time credit and then start a little bit of a gap and let everybody go. Because honestly, between here and the finish, it's very fast. And if you just space the bikes out 2 minutes apart, I don't think anybody would actually catch each other between there and the finish. Just my guess on that part, but I bet you that's what's going to happen later today. Because otherwise, you're going to have all these bikes stacking up right here, and then the cars and trucks are going to start coming and catch them again. So I bet you that's going to happen later. So yeah. They did give the bikes an extra hour today too, so that's why they're getting so close. They have a 4-hour start today. They started at 6 and the cars started at 10. So that's why they're so far ahead right here. As you can see, that the 10X is literally less than 50 miles from the finish line already. So very, very fast race today, and these trucks are just going to be even faster. So that's kind of a rundown of what's going on today for you guys. And you can see we have some 1 cars off the line. So the 1 cars right here. You got Kyle Quinn in the Wilson car, Shelby Reed. That's the all-wheel drive Illumicraft car. You got some more 1 cars. And then we do have specs off. So we got Grabowski. This is probably, yep, there's Jason McNeil. There's Ryan Hancock. That is Brock Heeger is driving the Ryan Hancock truck for the first half of the race or so. So that is Brock Heeger in there. He qualified. Remember, whatever driver qualifies has to start the race. So if you qualified, that guy has to start the race. You can't put in your hot shoe driver and then another guy start, which makes total sense. Another thing, you can change an engine after qualifying. So if you qualify, if you have a problem with your engine, we heard some people might have had a problem, you are allowed to change an engine before the race starts. If you look in the rule book, I checked, I confirmed with Jose G, there is no rule that says you can't change an engine. So if you qualify and you have a problem, you can change an engine before the race. Once the race starts, you're not allowed to change the block. You can rebuild an engine during the race, but you can't change the block. So just to clear up a couple points there. And that's all in the rule book. You can just look at the Score rule book online if you have any questions on that. And let me see, I'm getting some more split times coming in for you guys right now. Let's go see where the leaders are. We got to let somebody know where the leaders are. Jason Zandrowski is always getting us good photos. So if you just joined us, the leaders it should be Bryce Menzies still once this updates. There you go. So he is at mile 80. So the leader is Bryce Menzies. He's at mile 80. Now watch, he's going to go down and do this loop because this is the car loop. So you're going to see him do the blue. If you just joined us, that's the car loop. The bikes do the red the whole way. So the blue is for the cars. Now the distance comes out to be exactly the same. literally exactly the same mileage. So they're both doing 277 miles today. It might look a little different when you look at the map, but when you add it all up, it's the same mileage. So there's no difference on mileage, which is cool because the overall, it's kind of the same. They didn't actually do the same course, so I wouldn't necessarily compare a bike time to a truck time because they weren't on the physically same course the whole way, but the distance was the same. But obviously one could be easier than the other at a certain point. So the overall today, I wouldn't compare the two times between bikes and cars just because they're not on the exact same course the whole time. All right. So other than that, I don't know what else. You guys got any questions for me? Let me know. I can't really update you guys on position yet because look at all these cars. They literally just started. So whatever the start order is, that's pretty much what position they're in right now. If I look back at the score feed, so score has a camera at the finish line, at the start line, I should say, and finish. And they are on 10 cars. We see the 1014 is starting right now. So 10 cars are going off the line. And then we got a lot of cars to go. 10 cars aren't even close to they're not even barely at the middle. And these bikes are going to be, they're going to be up here pretty quick. These bikes are going to be sitting they might almost be sitting there for close to 2 hours maybe, depending on when they get there. Maybe an hour. They're definitely going to be sitting for a little while today. So let's see. Are they still struggling with the weatherman frequency? I don't know. I had it on right before I went live, but when I go live, I turn that off so I can, so you guys don't hear that in the background. So I don't know on that one. I haven't heard it was a problem, but they're always, they got, that's another thing. If you guys are down there, make sure your mics are not keyed. If you're on the weatherman channel listening to it, unplug your mic from the radio. Just unplug the mic. You can leave the radio on weatherman. Just unplug the mic unless you have to talk. Because if it gets in between the seat and it gets pinched or you sit on it or something, then you're the one that's on weatherman with a stuck mic. Everybody can hear you talking crap on whoever you're talking crap on, and it doesn't go over well. So unplug your mic from the radio. Remember that. Is PAB just spectating today? No, Cameron is getting in at mile 137. So everybody that I've talked to who is doing two drivers here, which isn't very many people, they're pretty much all changing at the same spot, and that's mile 137, which is going to be right about, where is it, 137? Right about over here, somewhere around here, 133. Yeah, right in here. There's a spot where you can get to the course. I thought it's actually like up here. That's kind of weird. But yeah, around 137 is where they are getting in, anybody that's doing a change. So the only people that I know doing a change, if we go back, Cole Potts is in the ex-Bryce Menzies truck, if you guys are wondering, the Huseman all-wheel drive. Cole just bought that right before this race, and this is his race debut in an all-wheel drive Huseman truck. So that is him there. Walser, okay, he's doing a change. Mike Walser started. Jack's Redline will be getting in, I think at 137 also, somewhere around there. So Mike Walser starting. Jack's Redline's going to get in that truck. That is also a Mason all-wheel drive. He's going to get in it about halfway or so. The only other people splitting, let's see. Okay, the 21L, that is Ricky Johnson in there right now. Ricky Johnson qualified the 21 Legend entry. That is also a Mason all-wheel drive. So Ricky's going to do, I don't know how far Ricky's doing, but Gustavo is going to get in that truck at some point because he's driver of record. So he didn't start. It means he has to finish. I don't know exactly what mile he's getting in at, but he is. So that's somebody changing. Who else do we have? The 43, that's Rossler, Josh Zhang, Tavo. Tavo is in his old two-wheel drive truck. His new Mason is not together yet, I assume. They have it at their own shop. They're kind of finishing it. They got it as a roller from Mason, and then Tavo wanted to finish it at their own shop. So I bet his truck will be at the 500, if I had to guess, will be his new Mason truck. So that's about it for everybody up top who's switching. Let's see, what are you guys saying? How long is the blue top loop? Well, this is mile 100 right here, and they got on at mile 80. So it's about 20 miles or so. Yeah, see, you have about 10 miles down. You can see the bottom is mile 87. So it's about a 10-mile loop, maybe 8 miles or each way. So about 20 miles, just under 20 miles is this loop. But this is a lake bed. And watch, look at some of these speeds. 125 miles an hour. Dan McMillan is doing 128, actually. Lofton, 99. Andy McMillan, 107. Luke, 89. Bryce, 4. That's kind of weird. We'll have to keep an eye on Bryce. It says he's doing 4 right there, and that was an update as of right now. Let's keep an eye on the number 7 here for a second. That might be a problem. Nope, he's still going. Okay. you got to watch the trackers. You never know when they ping. They might ping just at the wrong time when you're on the brakes and you get a slow speed like that. You think he's got a problem, and he doesn't. However, look at this. It looks like Luke just passed the number 7 because they both just updated. So Luke may have just got around the 7, and Lofton hasn't updated for a minute. So I don't know where Lofton is. He may have gotten around the 7 also. Did anybody see the 7 come to a stop? I haven't noticed them come to a stop yet. Maybe they were at a stop right before that 4 mile an hour. Somebody out here watching might see, but I haven't seen that yet. Bryce going slow. Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. We're going to keep an eye on that. Dan McMillan obviously doesn't have a problem. He's doing 128 miles an hour. So, like I said, this is very fast on the lake bed here. Andy doing 107. So I'm kind of waiting. Let me refresh this again. Okay, just updated again. So yes, it looks like Luke McMillan is now first on the road. We have the 83 out front. I'm going to say that's a good ping because it just updated. And Bryce's hasn't updated for a minute, but I think he's going to be behind him when he updates again. So I will try to get confirmation of that. Once they come back up top, we should have some time splits. My phone is blowing up today from all you guys, so I'm trying to get you guys time splits too. Let's see. Yeah, so I think it looks like Luke just made a pass. Concrete in the number 70. They were hauling the mail down the road earlier. Where are they? Is their tracker not working? It doesn't look like they're... there he is. Okay, well, that's not good. So Concrete Motorsports, they are at 0 miles an hour. So Concrete Motorsports, 0 miles an hour at mile 45. That is a good update because, look, it says 0 minutes ago, and it says 0.1 miles an hour. So major bummer for them. It looks like they've been sitting there for a little while because Ampudia started towards the back, and he has passed them also. So Concrete definitely has a problem. Something going on with the number 70. If any of you guys out there know what's going on, let me know. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Yeah, I'll try to get an update on Concrete, but they are at 0 miles an hour, just so you guys know. And let's see, trying to get an update on them. I'll keep you guys posted. Concrete's definitely at 0. And yeah, no, Robbie Gordon didn't really show up. That was a joke yesterday, in case you guys didn't get it. Yesterday was April Fool's. So I know a lot of people fell for that, actually. It was kind of funny. So yeah, Bryce Menzies back to 100 miles an hour. So he's definitely back on the gas. Look at Luke, 121 miles an hour. This is the fastest section of the course right here because it's a lake bed. So it's kind of fun looking at these speeds here. That's going to be the fastest speeds you're going to see all day. Is going to be right here. So Luke 117 now. Bryce Menzies 122.8. So very, very fast. I think Dan had the fastest that we've clicked yet right there, the 128.5. Once again, it just depends on when the tracker updates, but that's definitely the fastest we've seen today is Dan McMillan doing 128.5. Doesn't mean somebody else didn't do faster. We just didn't happen to see their tracker ping when they were. So we'll keep an eye on that. It's always fun to see. All right. 20. Somebody's be reporting 24. Adam Householder is out with a blown motor. Well, that's not good. That is one of those Gibbs motors. So where is the 24 at? I wonder what happened to the 70 because that is a Gibbs motor also. I don't know if that's what happened to them, but that is interesting. Let's see. Where is the 24? Let's see. Who said that? Randy Perry. Did you see where they were? Oh, there they are right here. I found them. Okay, so Adam Householder, we are getting a report from Randy Perry on here. Not confirmed, but obviously Randy's telling us this, so we don't know any different. They say that Adam Householder is out with a blown motor at mile 20. So definitely a big bummer for Adam there. Where did he just go? Is he still there? Yeah, he's still there. 0 miles an hour. He just got hidden under the other trackers. So that is not very good. All right, so blown motor for him. If anybody gets an update on the Concrete team, let us know. It looks like Raul Gomez is also doing 0 miles an hour right by Concrete. So that's a little bit interesting. I wonder if there is something going on in the track right there. Both of them are by there. Gary Magnus is actually Devin House driving. He got through there okay, so that's good. And Clay Lawrence got through there okay. Both of them started after these guys, so that's definitely not good. If we get an update on either one of them, I'll let you guys know. Raul Gomez, we are doing tracking for him. So if his team replies with what the issue is, I'll let you guys know. Let's see, what else are you guys looking for? How's Allen doing? Well, the 10, he's right there. He started way in the back, so honestly, we're not going to know how he's doing until he finishes today, really, unless we get a good split time somewhere. He could win from the back. He's one of those guys that's crazy enough and fast enough, definitely, to win from the back, but it's going to be really tough starting behind. I mean, look at all these cars he had to start behind. That's a lot of cars to start behind. So let's check on some more speeds here. Dan slowing down. Luke 114, Andy 108, Cole Potts 79, and Justin Lofton. Okay, this is not good. So Justin Lofton is stopped as of 2 minutes ago down at the bottom there at mile 0.2. Let me see if I can get an update on him. Try to get an update on Lofton. This is like a mad sprint race, so bear with me here. I'm trying to get you guys some updates. It's hard because I'm doing this with you guys, and then everybody's sending me pictures and videos right now, so I can't post those yet. So I'll just stay here and talk to you guys for a minute. But I do got to go post some pictures and a video in a minute. So I got lots of stuff to post for you guys. So we'll throw that up in a minute here, and then we'll be back in literally half an hour with your next update here on Fishgistics. So Score is starting it looks like the UTV turbos are going off the line right now. So if you guys are wondering, the 2900s are going off the line. So definitely still some cars going there. Score stopped their live stream. Now their live stream's still going. Their Facebook kind of stops here and there. If you go to the Score website, it's on the front. That live stream is the one to watch, because if you're watching their Facebook, it goes down. So go to score-international.com and watch the live stream that's embedded in the front right there. That's the best player to watch. Somebody says, yeah, see, Lofton is still stopped there, but it hasn't updated in 4 minutes. So I want to see if Lofton's pings again. That would be more than a tire change. Obviously, it doesn't take Derek 4 minutes to change a tire. So if he stops again, and if it's updates again and he's still at 0, we know Justin broke something most likely. He could just be changing a tire right now. That is very high speed right there. So, you know, for those tires to hold up doing 140 or however fast you're going there, that would be, that definitely could be an issue. We'll try to find out in a minute. So Mike Walser is through there. Tim Herbst is through there. Justin Lofton still hasn't updated. So that's a little bit weird, actually. Sometimes when you see this, I'm not saying this happened to him. Sometimes it means they're on their side. Because see how he's on the outside of a corner? Oh, Mike Kim's navigating for Lofton. Okay, there you go. So sometimes when they're on the outside of a corner like this and it doesn't update for a while, the truck could be on its side or upside down. I don't know if that's what happened. I'm just saying I've seen this exact same scenario happen before. And the longer it goes without updating kind of leads to that being maybe a possibility. Because if you're coming down there and that corner, it could happen right there. I don't know for sure, but just based on where he's sitting right here, it is a possibility. I will try to I'll try to get confirmation of that. I just texted some of their guys to see if any of you guys know. Let us know. But the more Lofton sits here and doesn't update, the more that thing could be on its side or upside down. And yeah, it's still not updating. That is a bit weird there. The fact he was doing 0.2 miles an hour means he might just be stopped and not upside down. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to keep you guys updated. All right, well, I think that's it for now. I'm going to go and post some videos because I got a whole bunch. So I'm going to post some videos. Oh, they say 70 is reporting an alternator issue they are repairing. Perfect. Okay, there we go. So 70 over here, they are having an alternator issue in the 70 with Kevin Thompson, Harley Letner. They are going to repair it. Thanks, Randy Perry, once again, getting us some good info down there. And it's cool that you guys have service down there so that a lot of you guys on the radio and stuff can be watching this and keep us updated. So good news for them. We still haven't heard what's going on with Raul Gomez yet. He is still stopped, though. So that's not good for them. So we'll be back. I'm going to go check on some videos and pictures you guys sent me. I'm going to go post some stuff on social media, and then we'll come back. Let's check on the bike real quick. Lead bike right here, if you're looking for him, is at mile 249. He's still a little ways away. That lead bike is going to get stopped 100% for sure. Probably at least an hour is my guess. Maybe not quite an hour by the time he gets there. So we'll do that. We're in the 70. Gibbs setup has 2 in all. Yeah, that is kind of weird, huh? Maybe they're not charging or something. Let's see, somebody says Tavo is stopped as well. See, every time I try to go off here, you guys give me more information. Yeah, look at this. Tavo, 0 miles an hour. That is not a planned pit stop, I don't think. So 0 miles an hour. And yeah. All right, I got to take this phone call. I'll be back at noon with your next update here on Fishgistics. So I'll see you guys just in a little bit.
If off-road adrenaline is what you crave, we've got exactly what you need. Introducing the all-new RZR Turbo R and revolutionary RZR Pro R. Reimagined from the ground up with the power to push you further, the confidence of next-level strength, and exceptional control for conquering the wildest terrain. The next generation of RZR is here, and it's built for those who live wide open.